Right, next conversation of Maho, or Grey's sister that has gone back in time. I don't see anything else, so let's do it.
I'm home. I think I earned
Also, I
myself
did
a
just save, so.
wing.
I'm counting on you, Nepgear. I'm sorry.
Nepgear, what happened here?
You are the Ashen Goddess.
Noir, Vert, Blonde, why is everyone on the ground? Nepgear, your sword.
My sword? Oh, you mean this?
That's no ordinary weapon. I sense an ominous aura within.
This sword is called the Gehaburn. It's the only weapon that can defeat the immortal Arfor.
Nepgear.
Don't you dare say my name! I know who you are! It's because of your meddling with the PC continent that Sis was...
That's because...
Give her back to me! And not just her! Give me back everyone else too!
Did all of the goddesses...
Yes! It's all your fault! Give them back to me! If you can't... I'll erase you right now.
Stop! Nepgear!
So, to clarify, I think I've seen something about this weapon before in like another game of, well, this specific series. This weapon charges by taking the lives of other goddesses. I think that's what's happening here. I'm not sure. I think it was an extra thing added on to, or one of the endings of like one of the other games. So I really just don't know for certain, but this is what it sounds like to me. Like it's that weapon.
At that point, I had to get out of there. My only option was to run away.
Yikes, that was a lot.
Defeating strong enemies
Well.
requires the proper weapons and armor.
Actually, why am I doing that? Let's first go through this, because they're done.
Hey, that's super so good. Whoa! I can't wait to equip this.
This is the
What to do?
And FPS.
Shall we
Okay, what shall we do?
Jesus Christ. And then a simulation.
Let's go with this.
And I don't have money to do anything else.
Here?
We're safe and sound. What a relief.
Because the disc thing takes another bit of money than what I use for weapons as such. isn't there, you know, another capsule, the one that Neptunia and such were in? Just at the facility? Like, I just remembered this. I'm like, wait a second. Isn't that thing just still there? I'm not sure if that's the one that... No, that can't have been the one that Neptune was in, because it was in both situations like 2 years, so... Back to the lab we go.
Let's head there. We might run into some new enemies, though, so let's be careful.
My sister says it's always important to use a book. Wanna save the game?
Now, where the hell is Maho? Also, level 55, so...
Can I really beat someone with such huge muscles?
What level are you,
I
Arbor?
have no more time for games. Die.
Okay, sure.
Didn't see this coming, did you? Transformation complete. This is
Get out of my sight.
Yeah.
Okay, luckily we can win.
Let's play. Let's play. Yeah. This is fun.
Yeah, that's what you say now, Neptune. But she did trick you. Well, she already lost about half of her health, so...
I'm gonna rain bullets down on you!
Eat this! Prepare yourself!
No, this might sting a little.
If you're going to
Okay. Self-heal. I am not going to do that. Heal you.
This'll finish it. Get some.
perish.
Well, yeah, I want to give you some health, however... Oh boy. Okay, no, false alarm. The healing item was great.
See this coming, did you? I won't hold back.
Nepgear,
Over.
I also want to do damage.
This is gonna hurt like hell. See if you can dodge this. Is this a good? I'm going to pierce you.
Nope,
Eat
I am not gonna get hit by that.
Ouch! No, this might sting a little.
Fuck you, Arbor.
Let's.
There you go.
See if you can dodge this. You have a weak spot here. Brace yourself.
If you're going to
Really?
fight for your life, now's the time.
Is this a good spot?
Perish.
Your strength means nothing. You have a weak spot here.
There we go.
How about this?
No.
Die.
You have a weak spot. Who wants to
Revenge.
go next?
Is this
Alright, we won from Arbor.
end?
And some characters literally got 2 levels. Nice.
Not bad, goddesses.
This is where you'll be defeated. Yeah, you're going down, clown. No, stop. Huh? Why, sis? Why are you stopping us? R4 can't be defeated now. We shouldn't do this.
Oh, you know about that. The Ashen Goddess must have told you.
R4 is right in front of us, but we can't do a thing about it.
This is mortifying.
But it was all for nothing. There isn't anything I want here. You goddesses are a disappointment. There is no way you will defeat me. However, I must take care of any loose ends.
What are you trying to do?
You came looking for this capsule, yes?
Oh no, the capsule!
That's the face I wanted to see. Yes, twisting and writhing in despair.
Not gonna lie, I actually expected her to, you know, show it with Maho inside it, but apparently not. Apparently she just destroyed it or blew it up in whatever way. Which, yeah, you know, also works. I do wonder though, where the hell is Maho? Because that IF that took, or that went with Maho, I kinda guessed that IF was also this R4, so... Anyway, we'll see.
Farewell. I do hope you manage to entertain me a little bit more the next time we meet.
That was our last hope.
We just cleared chapter 10. Holy fuck. There's only 11 and 12 left. I mean, sure. It'll work out, I guess.
Wanna check out some gun shops?
We're going to do this.
In the end, R4 destroyed the capsule. Why was R4 there in the first place? Wasn't it just to destroy the capsule?
But she sounded like she didn't know that we were after it.
But it was all for nothing. There isn't anything I want here. You goddesses are a disappointment. There is no way you will defeat me. However, I must take care of any loose ends.
You're right.
What was R4 looking for then?
I might have an idea about that.
Grey Sister, is it okay for you to be up?
Yes, I rested and I'm feeling much better. How is Maho?
Oh, Maho is... I'm right here.
Is it okay if we join you?
Maho! Henri!
Maho, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. I ran into Henri, so I thought that we should go together.
I see.
Thank goodness. I do think it's better that Maho hears about this too. R4 is looking for a way to disable the limiter on the IS crystal.
The limiter?
Yes, the IS crystal continues to absorb share energy from people, but the limiter restricts how much absorption is possible. The IS crystal was originally developed to solve the serious lack of share energy on the PC continent. Share energy is derived from the faith of the people, and it has historically flowed one way, from the citizens to the goddesses. The R-phone allowed it to become bi-directional in order to increase efficiency. Does that make sense?
Kind of. I think I get the idea.
I don't understand how it could go both ways between the goddesses and citizens. I think I get it. Instead of waiting around, goddesses can try to appeal to their people. Is that what you mean? Like, hi, I'm the goddess. I did this today. Isn't that great? Now give me some pudding. You know, something like that.
Yes, something like that.
How did Neptune beat me to it?
So the reason R4 started to give away our phones was to gather more shares.
Yes. And she tried to increase the rate at which she was accruing share energy with sheer volume. The R phones.
But it didn't work?
Correct. The R phones had limiters placed on them for the citizens' safety. Her efforts were futile because the phones were capped. The share energy gathered by the IS crystal is sent to a tower on the PC continent and is supplied to wherever it is needed. However, if the link to the tower were to be severed, it would create a risk of the energy flowing back. In this scenario, the limiter would activate, restricting the amount of share energy being absorbed.
In other words, because the IS crystal has a limiter, it can't hold that many shares?
Correct. And R4 herself is unable to remove the limiter. In my original timeline, this limiter failed, and R4 obtained unimaginable power. That's why I came to the past. I'm here to activate the limiter. It's desperate, but it had to be done.
So, how does one sever the link to the tower?
Well, for example, if the tower intended to receive share energy from the IS crystal is destroyed.
The tower... destroyed?
Yeah. I had to destroy the tower to activate the limiter, at the expense of those inside. Your parents. I had no choice.
Oh, no.
I'm not here seeking forgiveness. The blood on my hands is the burden I have to carry for creating the IS crystal.
Henri!
Perhaps you should rest a bit. You don't want to worsen your wounds.
Thank you.
Oh boy. It's actually outside. Oh boy. Sure.
Thank you for coming.
Well, I wanted to talk too. I can't just ignore this. What do you want from me?
There's only one thing that I want, and it has to do with the IS crystal limiter.
You're the only one who knows about that, right?
Yeah, but this has to do with you too. If there was a guaranteed way to protect this world and all of your friends in it, you would see it through, right, Maho?
Of course! I doubt you had to ask that. We're the same person.
And what if, to do that, we have to vanish from this world forever?
Yikes!
What do you mean?
There is only one way to remove the limiter on the IS crystal. Our biometrics.
Biometrics?
Yes. As long as we're gone, there's hope for Nepgear in this timeline. Of course, I'm not just going to vanish. I'll leave behind an improved sealing device. Even if I cannot complete it until I disintegrate, leaving behind the blueprint should be enough for Nepgear to complete it. We're the same person from different timelines. If we interact, the time paradox occurs. We fuse or we disintegrate. You remember, don't you? When we first interacted?
Interacted?
It was through the IS crystal at Planet Tower, and at the hill on Louis. It was only for a moment, but we directly made contact. There was a force that pushed us to either disintegrate or fuse as one. Do you recall the headache you had?
The hill at Louis. So that thing was because of you two? I just happened to be caught up in your time paradox?
Huh?
Get away from her, Grey Sister!
Uni?
Kiersey?
I'm sorry, Grey Sister. Something's been bothering me.
Yeah, Maho. Some things aren't lining up here.
Uni? Kiersey? What's gotten into you?
We were trying to figure out if you're the real Maho or not.
What?
Maho, do you remember the first time you defeated the Trendfluencer? I'll take it for safekeeping. I'll be sure to let Histoire know. Okay. Go ahead, Maho.
We checked with Histoire about the disk fragment Ram and I found. She said she never received that report.
Oh, right. That happened. But even I can be forgetful sometimes.
That doesn't just happen. I think you said something about trash. I remember.
While I was holed up in my room in last station, you were attacked by monsters. It was so bad you were bedridden. Yet somehow, you continued working alongside Nepgear and the others.
I took some medicine and I got better. Here, I can prove it on Machi.
We talked to the doctor that treated you, and your medical record said you were in bed that whole time. You never left.
Maho. Why do you think Higurashi suspected you?
Because she saw me talking to someone about the R-phone manufacturing, right?
Yeah.
She said that I was the traitor because she saw that conversation at the lab. But I suppose the footage from the lab is what ultimately led her to that conclusion. Oh, are you actually suspecting me? That's right, you faker!
What? There are 2 Mahos?
Yes, R4's spy isn't just Henri, it's the fake Maho too!
Considering the real Maho was nearby, you sure got overconfident.
When did you realize it?
Something felt off, so a few of us started talking about it. I need to research things first. A message.
Who's it from?
It's from Maho. It's a direct message. Huh?
I knew I was being suspected as a spy, so I thought it would be better if I let everyone believe that. I talked about what I did back then, or how I was during this time. I asked my friends who were with me, and we talked about it a lot. I might have amnesia, but it's not like I have short-term memory loss. Some stuff just wasn't making sense to me. That's when I thought that there might have been someone posing as me, snooping around. So who are you? R4 in disguise? You found me out?
So you are fake?
I just wish you didn't talk about how to remove the limiter. You satisfied, R4?
I didn't think there would be a limiter. No wonder the IS crystal couldn't be altered.
R4?
I thought friends tell each other everything. We are partners, are we not?
So I think I did mention her eye color at the time, which I'm actually going to keep, what is it called again? I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm going to actually look at her eye color now and see if it's actually different from the real one.
This was just a mutually beneficial arrangement. Don't pretend we're friends. The real R4?
Most likely. I can feel the IS crystal.
So what about Maho?
You called me a fake earlier, right? I'm not a fake. Grace's sister would know. We're just a couple of replacements for our older sister.
Replacements? Are you from another timeline?
I haven't lost my memories, and I remember everything from back when I grew up on the PC continent. Looking at it from my point of view, well, who the hell are you?
Okay, nope, the eye colors are the same, at least right now, so. Oh boy.
I've got what I needed. It's time for me to leave. Who would have thought that a living person would be the key? Thanks for sharing that with me, Gray Sister.
Wait!
Gray Sister!
I can't move!
Don't push yourself too hard. Ram, go get help.
timeline. And who am I?
That's another question we don't actually have an answer to. Jesus Christ, there's a lot happening. Also, yeah, we're in chapter 11.
Here?
Oh boy, there's
Let's take a little break.
I'll do my best.
What's
there's
this?
a conversation here as well, which I'll be taking. That's right here. Well then. World map. And nothing else still.
You wanna go here?
Entrance floor. Let's first save again.
You wanna try? Let's get some rest and then get back to it.
We'll figure it out. Yikes. I mean, we're on chapter 11. We are literally going to the end of the game, so...
You want to go in here?
Chance that I'll actually get the bad ending is quite high, so... Yikes.